Chapter 7. Sentences. Sentences are the building blocks of everything we say and write. They help us express our thoughts clearly. Types of sentences. There are three main types of sentences that we use every day. Of sentences: simple sentences, compound sentences, complex sentences. Simple sentences. A simple sentence is like a single thought, straightforward and to the point. It has a subject and a predicate. It expresses a complete thought. For example, the cat sleeps. In this sentence, subject, the cat, predicate, sleeps. This sentence tells us one thing in a clear way. Compound sentences. A compound sentence has two or more independent clauses. Simple sentences joined by a coordinating conjunction: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. For example, I finished my homework and I went outside to play. Here we have two independent thoughts, clause. First, I finished my homework. Second, I went outside to play. Each part could be a complete sentence by itself, but the word and connects them into a single compound sentence. He was tired, but he kept running. In this sentence, two ideas are connected by but. It shows a contrast. Even though he was tired, he didn't stop running. When you use a compound sentence, you can share more than one idea in a smooth way. It helps you add detail and show how different ideas are related. Complex sentences. A complex sentence contains one independent clause and at least one dependent clause. A clause that cannot stand alone and is connected by a subordinating conjunction like because, since, when, although, etc. For example, I stay inside because it was raining. In this sentence, independent clause, I stayed inside. This could be a sentence by itself. Dependent clause, because it was raining. This depends on the first part for the full meaning. Without the first part, because it was raining, wouldn't make sense on its own. Rules for transforming one type of sentence into the other. Simple, in spite of, despite. Compound, but. Complex, though, although. Example: in spite of being rich, he was humble. Simple. He was rich, but he was humble. Compound. Although he was rich, he was humble. Complex. Simple. Verb plus ing. Compound. And. Complex. When, as, since. Example: entering the room, I saw my brother sleeping. Simple. I entered the room and I found my brother sleeping. Compound. When I entered the room, I found my brother sleeping. Complex. Simple. Due to, on account of. Compound. And, so. Complex. Because. Example: I took off due to sickness. Simple. I was sick and went off. Compound. I took off because I was sick. Complex. Simple. By plus verb plus ing. Compound. And. complex, if. Example, by studying well, I will pass the exam. Simple, I will study well and pass the exam. Compound, if I study well, I will pass the exam. Complex, simple, having plus verb. Compound, and. Complex, when plus subject plus had plus verb. Example, having completed her degree, she took a job. Simple, she completed the degree and she took the job. Compound, she took a job when she completed the degree. Complex. How to tell them apart. Here's a quick guide to help you spot a difference between these sentences. Simple sentence, one complete idea, subject plus predicate. For example, the sun is shining. Compound sentence, two complete ideas joined by a conjunction. And, but, or. For example, the sun is shining and the birds are singing. Complex sentence, one complete idea and one or more dependent ideas. For example, the sun is shining because it's a clear day.